Hey cracky friends, welcome to the Old Paper Lady. And guess what it is? Mary Makes. Yay, Mary Makes Monday. So I think I'm going to try to, I was thinking about cutting this up, but I think that's going to be a good cover. I don't know. I hate to cut these up yet. I think we're just going to wait on them. I pulled them out thinking I was going to cut them, but I don't want to yet. So we're going to try to pull out some of our bigger scraps and see if we can't come up with something here. Make some pockets. I need pockets. A bunch of them. These I think would be cute. We trim them up right. It's for My Porch Prints. This Christmas background. It was in a kit of theirs. So I'm going to take... Actually, you know what? Y'all, I went to the Hobby Lobby. Found all kind of goodies there that I could not live without. I just had to get them. Look at these. Shut your face. Look at them. Nutcrackers of candy colored assortments. And then these here with the fuzzies. So I think I'm going to try to put, make some belly bands out of these here. A couple of them. And then we might make something out of them too today. I don't know. But we're going to try it. I think this will make us a good belly band. We're just going to cut the pieces off here on the edge and straighten it up real quick. I think that's all I need to do. This is printed on the 32-pound printer paper, the Staples brand that I love so much. So we're just going to trim the edge off of them and straighten them up. We'll turn them into 2 belly bands right quick like in a hurry. Let me see. I need to get some vertical words over here. And look, I found a red and white striped fabric and some red polka dots. They had some, they were like, what you call them? The fat quarters. Found some of those over there. And for Christmas, and I found some real pretty, I gotta go back because I thought I had the fabric, but I didn't. I found some real pretty Christmas and fall fabrics when I was there. Now, are these stickers? I don't know what they are. It says they're iron-ons, but well, you know what we about to do with them? We about to put them on these right here with some good old Fabri-Tac. Heck yeah. And put him up here. I'm gonna put him in the middle. Make me a belly band out of them. And they have some really pretty of these. They're fuzzy. These are the ones I was talking about I wanted so bad last year. And when I went to get them, they were gone. So my little girl that works there, that comes in my store, she come in there Thursday night. She said, Lori, they got your nutcrackers back. I had to come tell you. And I was just like, heck yeah. So I had to go get me some. So now we're just going to do a little clustery bit behind him there and see what we can come up with. And it don't have to stay, you know, like exactly on the belly bands, you know what I mean? But we're going to do a few little bits on it and see what we can come up with. Here we go. So we'll put that like that behind him because it's going to be in a pink journal. I think I may put that down there on that one. I like that, how that is. I got some of these some Christmas see-through sticker bits in here. In here. And see, and I got the little small nutcrackers where you put on pockets. Because one of my journals that I'm going to be doing it's going to be a pink themed, and there's nutcrackers in it. I don't really have any pink things in this. Ooh, that gold would be pretty on it though. Oh yeah, we could put that there and put a snowflake up here. Heck yeah. Okay, that's one on that. Yep, we can dress them up with that. Yep, sure can. I sure can, and I sure will. All right. So now we just gotta glue it down. And I'm not gonna ink none of this. Need to cut that out. Ooh, need to try not to stab myself. That wouldn't be good. I've been fussy cutting today. It's Sunday. Took Saturday off from filming. I fussy cut most of the evening last night. Found me a real pretty bee set that I thought would be really pretty to go with that other bee journal that we're going to start this week. We'll start it tomorrow actually. And it has kind of like stained glass windows that are different colors and stuff, because you know it had blues in that journal. And so I thought that would be good to go in there. Well, I can't keep up with that in here. Alright, I'm just going to put that on there. And I like that. Heck yes, I do. Alright, let's get the Fabri-Tac. So I need to move you to the side and put this down first. I may put it on this one. Just going to put all this down with Fabri-Tac. Thinking about putting it over here, kind of up in this corner, because this, you know, there's writing over here. And then put him down like that on the bottom of that. Then we can put one of those snowflakes or something over here. I think this is going to be pretty. Alright, let's drop you down and see if we've got you straight. Yeah, put you on there. Hopefully that'll stay on there. I don't know if I need to peel this back in here off or not. Oh yeah, I'm up. Yep, I need to peel that back and off, knucklehead. Because that's going to come off of that. Okay. So I've not worked with iron-ons. I don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Now this is sticky here, but I'm going to, you know, re-glue it because I'm real bad for some reason or another not to pull the backings off of things. I think I done that in the last Mary Makes video, didn't I? But yeah. So let's just try to put him right back down there where we had him at. Okay. I think this is going to work. And we'll have our belly bands for that journal. I'm so excited. This one here, we don't need to glue up in here. I know I put that one different, but it's okay. put it a little different than what I had it, and that's all right. So now I'm just going to move this Christmas down here a little bit, because I did not put glue on the outside of that. I need to wipe my fingers. Okay, so then I think I can put him right here on that. And I'm fine with it covering up a few of the words or letters or what have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. But yeah, I found, so I'm doing like a lighter themed pumpkin journal. And then I've got, so they had a real pretty lighter themed fabric, Hobby Lobby, and I was like, I thought I had it, but I did not. So when I got home and looked, I was like, yep, I had the dark colored mushroom fabric, but I did not have the pumpkin fabric. So I'll go back. I don't know, I might try to stop by tomorrow on my way to work. It depends on what time I get up. If I get up enough time to stop by and get it, then I will. If not, then nope. It'll just have to wait till next Saturday. But right now they have their fall fabrics 30% off. So I got a few fabrics, a couple more fall fabrics that I didn't have. So now I do think I have enough to make, you know, my fall journals with. But I want to get, you know, a few more. Why not? And I just want to get the light colored. And then the one that has, you know, like all the colors of pumpkins on it. It has like orange, teal, white, green. I mean, you know, it's just the whole gamut of fall colored pumpkins. Alrighty. So I'm just going to stick this up here. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Should I just do the snowflakes on this? I really kind of wanted that on there, but now where I moved that, it's not going to work. So let's just do this. Oh yeah, that's going to work. Heck yeah. I love it. All right, now, where's my sample page? So that's going to glue the top and the bottom. And that's going to be my belly band. Because the journal I'm making with the pink nutcracker theme is, mostly has journal cards in it. So I just kind of need, you know, pockets for that one. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, I just need pockets for that. Now, do I want to put the snowflakes on this or not? Yeah, we might as well. Let's do it up. Put this one up here. Put a smaller one down here. Well, if I can get a hold of it, we'll just put that one right there. And I think that is going to be pretty. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now we got one left. I'm going to put him back up though. Because, I'm thinking, I know I've got some candy cane stripe And I see it right here, so I may pull that out and make 2 more belly bands to go in a different journal. But I'm wanting to take this right here where I cut some circle things out of this, but I want to use these pink bits as pockets the best that I can. So let's see what we need to do here. We need to cut these. Okay. And I think I can cut it like this and just have that big dip. You know, that's kind of what I'm wanting to do, or hoping I can do. I just need to cut it. And I need this cutter over here. I need the big cutter. Let me put these up here. I know I'm moving a lot of stuff in y'all's face right now, but then that'll give me pockets on each side of it if I cut it right down the middle. It's an 8.5 piece, so we're just going to cut it at 4.5. I'm going to move my bee journal stuff right quick. 8.5, so I need to cut it at 4 1/4, and that'll be half. Then we can do the other trim up, you know, what have you. Actually, we could probably just do like this and just have it as like a little side tuck. But I want it as pockets. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to use what I got already cut. Because I saved these. Because I knew I had some pink journals. And I think that's going to be a decent pocket. How wide are you? So we need to trim some down on each side to get it where it needs to be. That's at 5. Alright, so we need to take a 1/4 off on this side. And do a 1/4 on the other side. Try to get it evened up. It's not quite even, but you know, we're getting it down to 5 inches. That's pretty much good enough. We'll do the same thing here. Put it at 2.5 inches. Then we'll just, well, this one's going to be a little simpler. That is what we smidge it over. That right there, actually. Let's put it at 4 and see what we get. See if that's close enough. Just a hair more. So, yeah, there we go. So the youngest daughter is spending the night with the oldest daughter tonight. They planning on going off to their thrift shops and stuff tomorrow. And I put in an order to see if they had any wedding dresses, you know, to get me one if it was $20 or less. I just wonder if I can run that and do a side tuck. We'd have to cut that a bit. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to cut it right here where it starts curving. And I think that's what I'm about to do. I'll have them strips. Because I was like, what am I going to do with that? It's got a big old hole in it because it had ornaments in it. You know, and I'm like, it's like, what am I going to do with those cut off pieces? So now, there's what we got. And I'm just going to put the scrappy bits over here. We can use them in collage. Just trim them up. So yeah, I was like, if they got any sheet music or any wedding dresses that are like around 20 bucks and have a bunch of lace and bling and that on it, snatch it up for me. Because I'll take and cut the bling and stuff off of it, you know, and use it. We'll cut it up. I know somebody's going to be like, why would you cut up a wedding dress for? To get the embroidery off of it, that's why. You know, it wasn't my wedding dress. And I actually threw my wedding dress away. Like a knucklehead. I was like, where's my wedding dress at? And the girls was like, you threw it out. I sure did. I threw that sucker away. It had a bunch of lace and stuff on it. I should have kept it and cut it up. But, you know, sometimes at the time I was cleaning out the closet, at that point in time, I don't think I was anywhere near doing journals. I was just, you know, I needed the space in the closet because I was putting my Christmas decorations in the front living room closet. And that's where it was being stored at. So my daughter, the oldest daughter, she had, you know, wedding dress already picked out, and she didn't need it. Youngest daughter was like, I like it, but I probably wouldn't wear it. And I was like, okay, just put it in the trash, and that's where it went. So I got rid of it. All right, I'm gonna do this at 4.5. Be a decent pocket. I like that white, the white ones, the white snowflake there. So I'm gonna keep this hole in here. I'll trim this one up over here a little bit. Okay, we'll just put that over here. So now, I think we got us 4 pockets. Yep. 4 decent sized pockets, and we got us some little side tuck things here. And I think what I want to do is what I was thinking to take and make these side tucks. So I may need to put these on something else. And I think I got just a thing here. I do. It may be a little bit different color pink. And this is a little beige brown. Oh, look, there's pink. There we go. I'm going to use them. Let's see. Can I put that on that like that? Glue it down there. Because I just want it as a side tuck. You know, I don't want it like a whole belly band. Yeah, all right. Switching gears. These pockets here will have to wait. Even though I did all that cutting. All right. So now let's see. Yeah, I can do that right there. Just put that kind of in the middle of it. I don't really care about the gold writing on it. It just adds to it. And then we're going to cut them. We're going to glue this down. Put these in the middle of these. And we're going to cut them down in the half. Cut it in half. And make us 4 tuck spots out of this. Yeah. Good plan, us. I'm going to put this on with Fabri-Tac because this is kind of slicky. It's like a slicker material. shut up, that's going to work out good. Trying to get it about where I want it to start with, so I don't have to move it that much and have Fabri-Tac smeared on it. You know what I mean? Am I working where y'all can see me? I hope so. Okay. Like I say, I'm not really too much worried about that gold there. We can cover that up with some words, what have you. So basically we're going to make us kind of like we did the belly bands. We're going to do a little bit of a cluster build behind these candy colored nutcrackers. Oh, I just laid that every which way that close to where I needed it. That's alright, because that is a little bit slicky material. Guess what? We can use this a wet wipe on that and get that right on off of there. Heck yeah, we can. See what I'm saying? Oh, don't tear the paper, dummy. What are you doing, woman? Trying to fix it, not tear it up. Okay. So I think that is going to work. Put the lid back on the old Fabri-Tac here. Alright, how long are these? 21 1/4. I'm looking like. So that's 11 1/4. So what would that be? Like 5 and something? We can do 5 1/2. Just cut it at 5 1/2 and you know, one be one size, one be the other size, and I'll be happy with that. Sounds like a plan to me. Yeah. Side tucks, and then I think I'm gonna like that. Do this 5 1/2. Okay. So now I'm going to take and try to round the bits. Well, like I said, try to round the bits. Okay, now this here, I'm just going to round that little pull tab, and I like that. I think that is going to work. Heck yeah. Now you can take where it is straight on the ones that are straight and make your own tab. I just don't care to. I just want to make it a side tuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy with that. I just needed to put this pink on a different, sturdier background to make it a side tuck. Okay. I'm having fun with this, y'all. Alright, so now, let's see. I got an envelope punch board. So we can take and make, I think we can make that with that. But I don't really care to at the moment. I just don't. Okay, so now, let's see. I'm going to use some of these bits here to decorate up behind them. try to get them to go with my journal a little bit better. So we put that there. Put that on it and have him like, you know, over here, or we can put it, lay it down here and have him up here. Because it's a Nutcracker themed journal, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it's a Christmas journal. Oh, look, here's the old world Santa Claus with flowers, and that has flowers in it. And I think that would be cute to do that. Okay, I hope we haven't messed him up. He's a cute Santa Claus, but he's kind of, you know, a little too cutesy. Does that make sense? So now, let's see. Yeah, we can put one there, one there, one there, and one here. Heck yeah. And these are puffed up sticky things. And I'm going to choose to leave my puffy sticker bits on them because I like that look. And then I'm going to try to slide a little bit of words behind them. So I'm just going to take and put the Fabri-Tac on them. And get him lined up right here at the edge of that. Oh, ain't that cute? I love it. Hush up. Now, if I can get the backing off of these dadgum stickers. What in the world? Come on, man. Get off of there. I'm wanting to try to get these bits done because that'll give me a couple of side tucks and 2 belly bands for that one journal, because it's mainly, like I say, it's mainly journal cards that's going in it. But it's going to be pretty. Oh my goodness, with the backings already on these things. And I'm just going to put that curved around like there. Little good old candy cane. Okay, now let's see what we got here. Could we do a little bit of a Noel on him? Yes, we sure could. Why not? That is cute. Shut your face. I like it. I like it a lot. Spider web. Yeah, see? Oh, heck yes. I am so liking that. That is too cute. Oh, heck yeah. And then and it's brown on the back, so we could put it as a page tab tuck too. So like you would glue it down right at the edge and on the bottom, and then that would stick out over your page. Be a page tab and a tuck, and then we can put us a little dangle on it when we put it in our journal. Sure can. Sure enough can. All of them are cute. I'll just put him up there. Alright, let's peel the backs off of this. So this is where I want these at. Oh my goodness, come on. This is going to be 90% of the video, me trying to get the daggum backers off of here. I'm going to put this right here in this corner, because I want my little man right here, and I'm going to put me a word down that. put this one on this side. Have my nutcracker over here. I'm going to put a word over here. Like a label bit. Okay, so now, ooh, I'm messing up the candy cane bits on him. Here, let's put him on there. It's got the candy cane on this one. Uh-oh, Snoop's trying to break in the room. Just let me get my video done, Snoop. Let me get these couple things done, buddy, and I'll take you out and give you a night bone. He's been a good boy today. He got mad at Mama because when we left to go get the grocery pickup, she turned the race off, and boy, he was hot. He was a cussing up under his breath. Just, I mean, that's really what he sounded like. He was, he was having a fit because she turned that race off. He was watching it. He loves to watch the race. So, yeah, he had a hissy fit. I need to trim up around this a little bit. And I found out how come sometimes when I'm doing my fussy cutting and it had, you know, like that one I had to trim off because it had a white edge over on this side. Because my thing, running it through there so much, gets uncalibrated. I'm going to do like that. Oh, that's going to be cute. So, and I was watching a video. I can't even remember what her name was, but I'm so sorry. But she was talking about that the reasons why it may leave a white trim on one side or the other is because your calibration may be off. And she said that happens after you use it, you know, running it through. And I have noticed that it does that. After I've, you know, fussy cut for hours, it seems like, you know, it starts wanting to do, it wants to start having like a white border to one side or the other. And I thought maybe it was the lighting, you know, because I have my nightstand light, so I'd stand in front of it and block it, and I was like, it still ain't fixing it. So then I'd cut it off, turn it back on, and it seemed to fix it, which, you know, therefore would reset the calibration on it. So yeah, and see, like this here has a white border around it, and I don't want that. So we're gonna cut it off. We're gonna trim it a little bit. Hopefully Snoop will be patient enough for me to fix these. Then I'm gonna get off here for a day. I think I'm going to put that up here. Now, which one do I want on that one? I'm going to put this one over here. It's just pink. I'm going to put him. Ooh, I can't do that, can I? No, I cannot. Ugh. Let's put him right there, and then we'll put the Christmas over here. That'll be fine. Yeah, because that sticker's a little bit bigger, and I don't want to cover up this little girl or Santa or nothing. Okay, so now, let's put him like he's standing and guarding the little girl in Santa Claus. Yeah, let's do that. He's guarding them. And then we'll just put the little Christmas up here. I know I need something else there, don't I? Put together. I don't like that. Don't like it. Only we can put holidays on there. And then I can put something else. Christmas holidays. What do y'all think? I don't know. That's not getting it for me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's just do Christmas here, and then we'll do Merry. What do I do with them? Over here. If I could find another one that's just red. There it is. It ain't cut out, so I've got to turn around and cut that out. I'm sorry. I had to cut some stuff, y'all. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. My nose is running off my face today. I don't know what's going on. My allergies, ever since my face swelled up and I look like the Elephant Man after my allergy medicine messed me up. My allergy nose has been running. My eyes has been itching and watering. I don't know what the heck's going on. But I have about had enough of it, I can tell you that. Yeah, that matches good, because then that brings in, because that has the little teal in it, and that brings in all of that. And he looks like he's guarding Santa and the little girl. Yep, I like that. That's cute. Alrighty, what we gonna do with you, mister? Get you off this paper. Oh, you know what I did? I throw that throw that in the trash. What are you thinking? You need that for Trash to Treasure Thursday, crazy. And I'll put that up there in that package that I pulled these out of. Because that's what it is. It's packing like thicker cardboard stuff. And I just take and cover them. Alright, yeah, so I want him standing here beside the tree. His little booties are crooked. I need to straighten them up. That is fun. Those are cute. And that was the only pack that they had in my store. But that is going to be fun to put in that journal with the Nutcracker theme. Alright, so now where's the, oh, I'm like, where's them labels right in front of your face, crazy? The labels are right there in front of your face. Let's put that on there. But I think I need something else up here, don't I? Rejoice. Merry Christmas. There we go. Like it. I'll put my glue up. Put it over here. I'm going to put that kind of like right here and then have the Merry Christmas over this away. I love it. Those are just cute. But yeah, now that was really something we could have did on a trash bin or trash bag Thursday. Because this was truly scrap. All of this, besides the new stickers. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and see, and then it's got that on the back, where, like I said, we can put it. So what I would do is when I glued it onto a page, is I would put it in the bottom here, and glue around here and up the side of that, and then that tab would stick out, and then that's going to be a tuck right there. And that's how I would use the ones that have the built-in tabs. Yep, that one and this one. I would put it, you know, just like that right there. Glue it here and right here, and then that would be a stuck-out tab. And then I could put my little dangles from this one here, and I'd probably put it up here on this one because that's going to be a little bit low. Well, I don't know. I had to separate them. Put one of these in the front of it and one of them in the back. Yeah, that would be cute. Okay. Well, that is the plans for them. Shoot, that was a good little mate. I mean, it turned out pretty. I love them. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I didn't talk for a few seconds here and there at the other place because I had to turn around and do a little bit of trim up work, but sometimes you got to do that. Just make it look better. You know, we didn't use a whole bunch of scraps. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We used 5 pieces of scraps today. And I am going to take these and turn them into pockets. I'm just going to put it back in the scrap bin because I will pull. I'm going to try to get this dwindled down because I've got big pieces of scrap in here. It needs to be turned into something. Some of them's printables. Most of it is scrapbooking paper. And a few digitals. But we're going to turn them into stuff. Alright, so now this is what we came up with today. I'm going to hold them up to the camera so you can see them better. And I know these have a little glare on them, but so, and that was made out of a file folder where I made a journal cover with it. And that was the trimmed off bits of it. And I saved it. I think actually I made the strawberry journal out of the pink. And we just saved it and made us something else with it today. How pretty is that? And that goes, you know, looking through your stuff, knowing what you got sometimes, you know. And had I not been doing Trash to Treasure Thursdays, I would have forgot all about having that pink piece of file folder that would have went with this. And then these are the background is from a kit that I printed from My Porch Prints. Had some fussy cuts and stuff in it, and that was the backer page to that fussy cut kit. Yep, see? Special gift from you, enjoy printing. And that's just the cutoffs where I did those. Because I put that as the backer, so I saved the other bits. So it makes 2 belly bands. Shoot, all day long. So I am super duper excited with that. How cute are those? Let's see. Maybe it'll, I doubt if it'll do that as my screenshot. I don't pick one, it just does one. So we just gonna let it sit there for just a minute on its own, and maybe it'll pick it. Okay. So maybe that'll pick my screenshot. Who knows? All right, bye y'all. Thank you so much. Happy Merry Makes.